Football is back at Priestfield Stadium this afternoon, and after last week's draw at Accrington, Gillingham welcomed Walsall down to Kent to see if we can pick up 3 points, all unravelling here on German Gills. Made that better shot as well. Yeah! Welcome to the German Gills Show. I'm going to be your host, Reece, to take you through every step of today's game against Walsall. Thank you very much for stopping by on this German Gills Show. And any Walsall fans here, thank you very much for stopping by also. A big supporter of the channel is Viper Golf, and they've made us this 1986-1987 away Gillingham retro shirt, which is absolutely fantastic design. And a big shout out to Reece, who made this as well. Thank you so much. And if you are interested in football retro golf shirts like this, you can go in the link in the description down below and use the code GG5. And you'll get £5 off your order. And I even think soon this particular one will be available on the store to be able to buy as well. Goes without saying as well, our main sponsor, C&A Building Products. They are a big supporter of the channel as well. And if you're interested in having any materials for a building project at the moment, you can go to the website link in the description down below and look at all their products there. So let's go over to Adam Wesgate. Adam, welcome back to football, welcome back to Priestfield, welcome back to German Gills. I hope you had a fantastic summer, and how do you see our game against Walsall unfolding this afternoon?
Well, it's good to be back, Reece, and yes, after we got a point at Accrington, I'm feeling pretty good about today. I know we didn't get any shots on target, but point's a point. Right, Walsall, tricky. They had a really bad end of season with losing the playoffs, but they're a tough team. Sometimes they don't recover mentally, sometimes they do. How much they tinkered around the edges. It's the start of the season. We just simply do not know how that's going to go. So I would say if we get a draw today and it's battling and we play well, we can't be too disappointed. These games will not determine our season. Strong team sent out again, fairly similar to be honest to last time. I'm hopeful we can get the win, but good performance, good point at least, maybe 3. It wouldn't be a bad start to the season, so let's keep going positively. Ainsworth has made us a lot more hopeful, I would say. Wesgate's Gills.
And of course, we've got the German Gills fan zone. Fans have been reaching out to show about our game this afternoon, and here's what they have to say.
Good morning, Reece. Chris from the View from the Medway here, mate. Just on the way to Gravesend Station to head over to Gillingham for our first home league game of the season. Hoping the boys can put in a better performance than they did last Saturday away at Accrington. It's just somewhat of a cagey affair, mate. Going to go for a 2-1 Gills win today with Elliot Nevitt and Joe Bode scoring. Wesgate's Gills.
Good morning, Reece. Hope you're well. The result today is going to be a 1-0 win to the Gills, and it's going to be a Elliot Nevitt goal. Up the Gills.
Hi Reece, happy first home game of the season. A really dull but much required point away at Accrington last weekend to kick the start of the season. Who knows what's going to happen this season? I like to stay positive. Walsall favourites to probably win the league, I think. They've recruited very well. We need to overcome this issue with scoring goals. So I want to be positive, but because it's Walsall, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw today. I'm going to say Joe Bode to score. I've got my partner's boy Joshua here, who thinks it's going to be
1-0 win and Joe Bode to score.
Yeah, you reckon it's going to be a late winner?
Yeah, late winner.
Which would be very, very dramatic if we do, especially if it's at the Raynham end. But, even though I think it'll be a 1-1 draw, let's hope we get the 3 points. So, welcome back, mate. Have a good season, and Wesgate's Gills.
Good afternoon, Reece. Ben here, just walking to Priestfield for this afternoon's first home league game of the season against Walsall. Hope you are well and had a fantastic week. Well, it was a very long day last weekend at Accrington, but a good away point. I'll happily take a point anyway. Always a good away point coming away from home. Obviously, it would have been nice to have 3, but can't complain. It wasn't the greatest of games. I think I'd probably say that was a fair draw at Accrington last week. So I'm going to say for today's game home to Walsall, I'm going to say a 2-1 Gills win. I'm going to say Joe Bode and Robbie McKenzie with the goals. And of course, as always, fingers crossed for 3 points. And Wesgate's Gills.
Hello, Reece. Finn here. I'm really excited for today's game against Walsall. It's the first league game of the new campaign. and I'm going for a really ambitious 3-0 win today. I think Romeo Hutton to go on the score sheet. I reckon Josh Andrews and Bradley Dack. Wesgate Gills.
Hello Reese, I hope you're well and all you Gills fans well. Last week, honestly, all I'm going to say, to be quick, we got lucky. 8 shots, none on target, own goal is our own scorer. Legendary Gillingham. But anyway, today, good point away anyway, and it's better not to lose. Today against Walsall, I think they'll be a decent team this season. Let's hope they bottle it still, but I reckon it'll be a 1-1 draw, knowing Gills. They love a good draw at home and all. And yeah, I reckon, I don't know who will score, as long as someone scores maybe another own goal, that'd be good. But yeah, I'm going to the match today. Hopefully it's a good match, and enjoy the match, guys. And yeah, let's hope for as much, but I love a cheeky 1-0 win, either way or something. But yeah, come on, Gills.
Let's head over to Priestfield Stadium for today's live match reaction. Wesgate Gills! So we're about to get underway here at Priestfield Stadium, first home match of the season. We've switched ends. We're attacking the Rainmen for the first half. And big shout out to our sponsor, Seat & A Building Products. A link to their website can be found in the description down below. And if you would like access to full match replays, you can click the, not subscription, you can click the join membership below. And you can, for €5 a month, get all our games here on German Gills in their full match replay form. And also, Craven Canada is going for a 2-1 win today. So hopefully that comes to fruition. But let's see how this one unfolds. Over 7,000 people in Priestfield today. Gills got their first corner on that far left-hand side in the second minute. Hutton's running short there, but we're going to go for long instead. Can we get our first attack? I'm sure he can do. Oh, Robbie McKenzie should be doing a lot better there. My goodness me, he came up to the ball with so much intent. It was a good move, but it just sort of died the attack. And I don't know, did he lose confidence? Did he run too late, too early? Gets a lovely ball in from Dak, and it's just... Oh, it's just got his footing all wrong, unfortunately. But it's a decent opening for Gills and a decent corner move. Well, not a bad start. Ball's gone forward here for Walsall, and they could be in the attack. And Gills have got to be careful as they're coming through. They're going to take a shot, and I think that was Lacking who got the shot away and absolutely ballooned it over the top of the bar. But it was a good breakaway piece of work by Walsall. Had some good passes. It was very Route 1, but it caught Gills out a little bit as it came down here, and we were all over him there. But there's a good little chest down, and Lacking just managed to find the run to pick up the ball. But under a little bit of pressure, just smashed it miles over the bar. And Gills coming forward here. It's good work. Can we get the right pass there? It's Little that's going to get it over to the right-hand side for Hutton to collect and do something with it. He's going to have to do it first time. He does get it into the box. Not a bad ball considering the circumstances. Can Dak get the shot away? He takes the shot and it goes over the bar. Much better attacking moving forward. Gillingham there. There's a lot more quick movement. There's a lot more space for the ball to go into. We're moving quickly, making a much more dynamic ways of going forward. And it's a great ball in from Hutton on the right-hand side. He was really struggling to get a decent ball in. It was very uncomfortable, and eventually it did fall to Dak. We want to get Dak on the ball. We want him to do stuff on the ball, because otherwise we're going to get nothing from him. He's one of those players, if you get the ball at his feet, he can make stuff happen. Didn't happen there, unfortunately. He let it bounce half volley over the bar, but a little bit more promising from Gills. Gills on the corner left-hand side, taken by Dak. Can we get something from this? He puts the ball into the bot. Someone get on the end of this. It is McKenzie. Heads towards goal. It's very weak, though, but it's cleared away in the end by Hancock in the end. But can Hutton find a way to put it in the box? He used his left foot to do so. Let's recycle the play. Can we get it down? Oh, it's not a bad effort, but it's easily put past the post by Dak, and sort of comes to nothing in the end. And the last sort of 10 minutes has been a little bit of that. Not really much happening for either side. Some good periods of possession for both sides, but it's one of these games that isn't for the neutral, I have to say, because not much is really happening in the area of chances. So, still 0-0, 32 minutes gone. Yeah, that's where we're at the moment. Walsall with a freak on the left-hand side. Good chance for him to try and get something from this. Head towards goal. When it's hit the save of the goalkeeper, hit the post, didn't quite see it. It was actually Glenn Morris who gave away this free kick and got a yellow card for it. And I think it's Morris that saved it in them. We've gone to a replay straight away, which is, the ball is still live at the moment. And yeah, it was a good save by Morris and then managed to dive and get his body over it. But that, I think, is the real first shot on target. This is going to be the last phase of the game as Walsall on the right-hand side. Gills just need to get this one away. It goes all the way over to the back post. And that is half-time. So at half-time, it's Gillingham 0, Walsall 0. And welcome back for this season. We've got Adam Wesgate.
Good afternoon.
So, I mean, it's been a belter, isn't it, mate?
Oh, absolute cracker. 5-star performance. I mean, my bum has barely touched the seat. Not getting me money's worth.
But on a real note, what'd you make of it so far?
Well, I'm going to do a positive and a negative. The positives are, I'll start with them. We've got a good foundation in terms of defensively. The only chance Walsall have had has actually been from us messing up. We do look in control from that perspective. However, as much as we're trying to play on the front foot, and we're barely creating anything. And it's a hangover from the last probably 4 seasons, because aside from that half a season where we saved ourselves with Harris from League 2 relegation, it's been dire in terms of the amount of goals we've got. So you're not going to steer the ship that quickly, I suppose. Yeah,
no,
tough one.
It's definitely, yeah, it has the reeks of the last few seasons, as you say, but it's a 1-goal game, isn't it? Whoever scores the first in this game surely goes on to win it, right?
I would have thought so, especially if Walsall score. The one fly in the ointment could be that if we did manage to get a goal somehow, Walsall might change how they play. And remember, obviously, they had a good season last year, so I assume they've got a bit about them. So, but probably a 1-goal game, I suspect.
Well, hopefully it goes Gills' way, and hopefully we can find a way to get 3 points. But good to have you back, Adam, and enjoy the second half.
All right, thank you very much.
So we're about to get underway for the second half. Big shout out to our other support of the channel, which is Viper Golf. They've made this wonderful 1986-87 replica shirt, as you saw in the intro. It's even got the sponsor of CNA Building Products on there. So thank you, Reese, for that. But if you would like to buy some retro golf football shirts, go to the link in the description down below for Viper Golf. And if you use the code GD5, you get £5 off your order. Right. Bodie's off. You've got Josh Andrews on now. Let's see if we can get something in this second half as Walsall are building the attack straight away. And Gills have got some defensive work that they're having to do. Is that just going to go out of play? It is. Right, let's see how the game unfolds. Forever Hunt on the right-hand side, going to launch it into the box. Can Gills make something here? Is this bounce in front of the goal? Surely someone puts it in the back of the net. It's bouncing around. Dak, surely, yes! And Gills has scored through Bradley Dak, and we're 1-0 up. We launched it into the box. The amount of long throws we've done over the seasons, and nothing's come of it. But this time, it caused absolute pandemonium in the Walsall box, and it fell to Bradley Dak, and as calm as composed as ever, pull it in the bottom right-hand corner, and Gills have taken the lead on the 58th minute. My goodness me. I was wondering if there was ever going to be a flash or a goal in this game whatsoever. It's been really dull up until this point, but we finally have a breakthrough, and Dak has opened the score in the first actual goal scorer this season for Gillingham. Not an own goal, which is what happened last week at Accrington. Come on, are we going to watch a replay? Because I'm going to run out of things to say eventually. I think we're not going to... Oh, there we go. Let's watch this one more time. Launched in by Hutton. It's always going to cause potentially a little bit of problems, but it's a fact it bounced in the 6-yard box. That's what caused it. And is that Smith who did that little pass back to Dak? Absolutely fantastic work. There's defender's touch, knows where the ball's going to go. Got it to Dak, bottom right-hand corner first time. Gillingham 1, Walsall 0. Oh, Marshall's gone down here. What the hell is that on there? Has he gone down? Was that an injury? Has he pulled something? I think he's injured, I think. My goodness me. The ball... Come on, Walsall. Kick that one out. That's really a little bit unfair as the ball goes into the box and it goes out for a goal kick. Wow. It looks like it's the back of the calf for Masterson, and he did try to stand up and play on, but it's something that's really good. And we've got Gale ready. It looks like Gale isn't going to come on for Masterson, but my goodness me, that nearly ended up with a Walsall equaliser that quickly. But hopefully Masterson's okay. I mean, we watch it now as he goes back. He's just pulled up. Nothing's happened. And it was Stuttle that just continued to play. And Oji did well to react to get back to that, to get the block in the end of the day. But, my goodness me, Masterson has really hurt himself there. And hopefully it's not as bad as it first seems. Starting with the throw on the right-hand side. It can't do the same thing again, can we? As it goes into the box, it goes into a dangerous place, and the keeper's dropped it and caught it. My goodness me. I just want to say there's a bit of argy-bargy here, but it's the 86th minute. Since the goal, and since Walsall's sort of chance of Masterson got injured, nothing has really happened at all. Gillingham have held defensively quite well, and Walsall haven't posed really any threat, and we've got 5 minutes remaining, and I don't know, it's one of these games where a goal just could come out of nothing, but like you say here, Gills have won the ball back very easily in the Walsall half, and have got the attack themselves, and then it just goes out of play. It stayed in play, actually, and Gills lose. I mean, that's kind of what the game's been like for the last sort of 25 minutes or so. Anyway, 5 minutes to go. Hopefully we can see this one through. Gills got a throw on the left-hand side. We're going to launch it into the box, try and replicate it one more time. It's taken by Andrews. Oh, he just can get off foot for it, but can't recycle. Little's got the ball. Is he going to shoot from distance? He certainly thought about it, but he's been taken down. And there could be a counter-attack here, and Gills have got to be careful. I mean, we're only a couple of minutes remaining. This Walsall really do... Oh, dear. That's what Walsall have produced most of this game, actually, moving forward. Sorry to say. Ball's an absolutely wet forward there. Can Wiley get on the end of this? This could be a chance. Gillingham is going to take it himself, and he... bit of a shin roller. I'm really scraping the barrel for highlights. I mean, as long as we can get through and get the win, it don't bother me, but there you go. That's going in the highlight reel. Oh, Hutton's got the ball on the right hand side. Go on, get it in the box. See if we can get this second. It's gone to Mackenzie on the far left-hand side. Let's recycle it, or we're going to keep the ball to ourselves. I don't know what the right thing to do is. If we take a shot towards goal, it's a shot on target by Coleman, and it's something. Arguably, should be holding in the corner, but it's something nonetheless, and Gills are trying to go for a second. Ball's gone forward here. Gills got to be careful, and it's gone to Glenn Morris. It's good defensive work by Gale to put the pressure on, because that could have easily gone in the back of the net. But Gordon did well to get forward there. But in the end of the day, it was good. It's a good flick on as well. But it's Gale that got round and just put enough pressure on to put off Gordon and for Morris to make the save. And that is full time. And Gills have walked away with their first win of the season. A 1-0 victory over Walsall. We haven't beaten them in quite a while, actually, at Priestwell since 2007. It's good to get 3 points, but a bad game, really. We did the professional job, I think, is the best way to describe it, but it was not a classic. But probably better than me is Adam Wesgate, who's going to give us his final summary.
So 1-0 in a game of very few chances, but we controlled the first half, didn't create anything. Second half, we started to sort of create a few things. I think we deserved to win it on the balance of play, but Walsall will be disappointed with how they were. This is a good 3 points, 4 points from our opening 2 game. Great start, but we do need to work on the creativity, because we will get a lot of nils in our bracket if we don't improve upon our attacking. We'll just go the same way as the last few seasons. But positivity today, good start, changes incoming, new strikers as well to try out when they're not injured. Lord Skeets Gills.